Dave, you're one of the leading experts on franchising in Ireland. If I am looking to get buy into a franchise, what would be the things I should be looking for?
Well, I think the first thing that people need to be aware of is that obviously it's a life-changing decision for them. Franchising is a fantastic way for somebody to actually engage in a business for themselves, because they're in a business for themselves but not by themselves. But one of the most important things that people need to understand is, first of all, it's not commercially risk-free, but secondly, there's an obligation on the franchisee to do their due diligence on the business model itself. So what are some of the key things that they need to look for when they're doing the due diligence? Primarily, you'd need to look to see as to how long established the brand is. You'd need to look in behind who are the people, who's the management team behind the brand. You need to be very clear to make sure that the concept that you're looking at is not a fad or a fashionable concept, because there tends to be maybe a 5 to 10 year franchise agreement term, and you need to make sure that the term of the agreement is long enough to enable you to recoup your investment. So longevity of concept is hugely important rather than fad or fashionable. Substance behind the management team that are actually operating the business model itself. Obviously the opportunity for scale is crucially important, because you as a franchisee are looking to buy into a model whereby you can actually grow that business, and you as an individual business owner under that franchise concept can benefit from the brand recognition and obviously the systems that support the delivery of the customer offer. One thing that I'd be from my own point of view, when I'm discussing with prospective franchisees, one of the things that I do how would I say, encourage them to consider is good franchises are bought and not sold. If you're sitting in front of a franchisor and you get a sense of a hard sale rather than you qualify yourself, Mr. Franchisee or Mrs. Franchisee, for my brand, well then you need to be conscious of that, because at the end of the day, as a franchisor, my obligation should be to protect the integrity of my brand. So I should be actually quite specific in relation to the people that I actually entrusted that brand to. So if you're not getting that sense of qualification through the recruitment process, you need to be mindful of that.